What if I told you that there's still a Solana meme coin that has the potential to become one of the next blue chip cryptos and the potential to become a multi-billion dollar project when it comes to the market cap? I think that there's not a better choice than PONKE. As of this very moment of me shooting this video, I only hold two projects when it comes to the meme coin sphere of Solana, and those are Duck the Duck and PONKE. And today I'm gonna talk exactly why I decided to hold PONKE among all of those and what's my reasoning behind it. Right now we are right below 200 million in market cap with a decent correction that we've seen from the top, although it hasn't been anything significant like you might believe. But we were around a 2x from here, so we're around a 50% down from all-time high, which would have put PONKE at around the top of 350 million, which is definitely nothing short of outstanding for the simple reason that PONKE is actually one of the few meme coin projects that have gone through these massive levels of market without a cabal behind it. So if you think about Pepe when it was initially launched, if you think about Brett, if you think about Tron as of recent, PONKE is actually one of the only ones that I haven't seen having a massive cabal behind it. Certainly there's big whales, and whales at the end of the day are the people that are going to dictate the price. But I don't think that this is as relevant in the case of PONKE. And I think that when it comes to communities, and at least a project that has more than $100 million in market cap, let's say, I think that the PONKE community is the best one out there. And I can make the same exact example in the small market caps here for Duck the Duck. So if you understand why I'm bullish on Duck the Duck, you're also gonna understand exactly why I'm bullish on PONKE. But before going on any further, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You're watching this video, so you're a fan anyway. And then also on X, I'm gonna drop bombs, so make sure to follow. That's all that I needed to say. Okay, just by looking at a pure technical analysis perspective, we can actually see that PONKE finds itself in a very good accumulation area. So we can see that around these levels is where we had the biggest support zone that we had for PONKE. This is where we actually went below when everything started crashing. And then when we had the big Black Monday, then everything went down to the abyss. And then it bounced back very hard. And PONKE kept ranging around the support zone, which is pretty much what we've seen in any other meme coin project. I can make the same example of Duck the Duck since I was mentioning earlier, but even the example of Brett, all of these projects have seen a big pump after, you know, a V-shaped recovery, so to speak, after the Black Monday. Then we kept ranging for a bit and then to dump again. And then with the reason of the potential Fed rate cuts to come in September, we had a big pump, the news event, let's say, and then right now we're experiencing a bit of a sell-off. But you're seeing this video, by the way, a few days after. This is not going to be super updated. Maybe there's going to be more potential to the upside or to the downside. I can't foresee the future, unfortunately, but I can tell you that this is easily going to be in accumulation area for me at these very levels. And PONKE, why PONKE? PONKE is a Pepe derivative, kind of like we've seen with Pang or a variety of other ones. It's on Solana, and in my opinion, PONKE is really the project that started a new trend when it comes to Web 2 promotion, not just Web 3. So in fact, they are super big on Instagram. I know people that I know in real life that are not even interested in crypto at all, and despite of that, they got PONKE content on their feed on Instagram. If that doesn't tell you about mass adoption, and this is not a signal for mass adoption for the crowds, for the masses, this upcoming bull cycle, and when we're gonna experience a full-blown meme coin super cycle, then I don't know what to tell you. The content is honestly great, and we've seen it all over social media. We've seen it on Instagram. They've achieved almost 400k followers, which is something that I haven't seen another meme coin do, to be completely honest. Maybe there has been, I don't know, but I was really never paying attention in the first place on meme coin prices on social media. And then even on TikTok, I can check it right now because I don't have a TikTok account. Fortunately, God saved me from that. But even on Telegram, they're super huge. Running rates, community is really outspoken and really bullish. So even here on X, 128k followers, it's really, really bullish news. And when it comes to the website, I mean, you guys already know what I'm gonna tell you. It's the same stuff. The community is the driving force of this project. Otherwise, without community, without hype, this project wouldn't have any traction because obviously there's no utility. It's a meme coin and obviously it's a very speculative investment. So obviously make sure to never invest more than you can afford to lose. And obviously don't take anything that I say in this video as financial advice. To take it with educational or entertainment purposes only. You do you, whatever you want with the information that I'm presenting you. I'm just a messenger right here. But what I can tell you, there's a lore about PONKE being a gambling addict. Isn't this the perfect picture of every single meme coin investor right now? He even lights up his cigarette upside down. Like, what the fuck, dude? Total supply there is very weird. Usually we're seeing a lot of these projects having 1 billion in total supply. This is pretty much half than that. I'm not sure what was the reasoning behind this because it just makes things more complicated, so to speak. And the content is great. The content is very funny. I do think that this is something that the masses could relate to, especially all the people that lose money in crypto and trading meme coins. So this is, in my opinion, a very relatable character that with the community behind us like this, it has a lot of potential to really kick it off. And obviously, another thing that I need to mention is the exchange listings. PONKE achieved so freaking much without the use of a cabal, right? They got listed on Bybit, which is one of the top exchanges in the world. This is, by the way, where I would recommend you trade on PONKE if you decided to buy some, because honestly, just the referral program that they have with the intro to newbies in which you can gain up to $30,000 plus in deposit and bonuses. It's absolutely crazy. You're going to get access to all of this and a variety of other airdrops and offers that are currently available right now on Bybit through the link that I have down in the description. As always, everything is down in the description. Or you can use a decentralized exchange or a trading bot. In that case, take a look at BullX. That is also down in the description. And BullX is pretty much what I'm using for every meme coin trade at the moment, by the way. It's absolutely wonderful. And I've just recently become a partner and I'm very proud to announce that once again. You can even trade Tron meme coins right now. And yeah, absolutely crazy. So you can register, obviously, it's pinned in my X and also down in the description as always. But what I can tell is that when it comes to centralized exchange listings, if you're not new to my channel, you know that one of the top reasonings for me to accumulate a meme coin low and to sell it high is the fact of the potential and the timeline for exchange listings. I know that this is easily, in my eyes, gonna be listed on Coinbase and Binance, and once that is gonna happen, then the price is gonna have a parabolic run up towards the upside because you want to accumulate before those exchanges. When those exchanges list it, it's too late. The exchanges have accumulated, the whales have accumulated, and the people that are going to buy on those exchanges are going to be the excess liquidity of the early investors. They are buying on Bybit, they are buying on K.io, on HTX, on BitGet, etc., etc. So I can't stress this enough. PONKE is now listed on Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. Those are the top 3 exchanges in the world. And also another factor, this is one of my theories. I've never seen anyone talk about this, but every time that I see the crypto.com exchange, it's always, in my opinion, a catalyst event for the top 3 exchanges to be listed on. It's just my theory, but every time that I've seen a crypto.com listing, this has happened in the previous bull cycle, and I'm probably going to see it in this bull cycle as well. And by the way, talking about Kraken recently listed Turbo, which is another one of my meme coin picks. And guess what? PONKE is actually right here in the roadmap of Kraken. So there is not a 100% guarantee that PONKE is going to get listed there, but it probably comes close, right? And we've seen Turbo get listed here, and then just a few days later, they listed it. So in my eyes, I think PONKE is going to have the same exact fate. And if you want to see other meme coins that are going to have the same potential as PONKE, I can probably see MEMECOIN, I can see Myro, Cats in a Dog's World. So yeah, very interesting stuff. And by the way, even Casper is here. So if you hadn't seen it yet, now you have. So why is PONKE not listed there already? Well, right now the market conditions have been extremely poor. As a result, exchanges and projects alike, they haven't really tried to list projects because there's no interest, there's no volume, retail investors are not in crypto, and the people that are actually going to pump your bags are really not in crypto yet. They are in a full bear market sentiment. They think that crypto is a scam or don't even know what crypto is. But this is going to change sooner or later. As soon as Bitcoin goes to a new all-time high, yes, everybody cares about Bitcoin. Every single crypto project cares about Bitcoin because Bitcoin dictates the market. And when everything turns towards the green, when altcoins starts a rally and the actual altcoin season, that is when we're gonna see the prices skyrocket, and that is pretty much telling you all that you need to know. So what would I do? I will keep accumulating these prices. This is, by the way, not far from the levels that I've bought myself, so I'm keeping it real with you 100%. I think that anything in this range up to touching at 28 cents, so let's say that I give a 15% leeway to the downside, that is probably the zone in which I will look to accumulate PONKE. It will be pretty much this area right here, which holds the strongest support range for PONKE. If it falls below, it's an absolute bargain. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think you're still going to have a chance to accumulate within this area. But 28 cents would probably be the maximum that I will look to accumulate right now. So we are looking at 10 to 15% leeway from the downside. And that's pretty much it. This is probably all the TA that you need to understand for a project that I'm gonna be aiming to hold for the long term, because I understand the potential of the community, the hype the community generates, and how this actually aims to be one of the top organic community driven projects, and perhaps one of the top risk to reward ratio multipliers that we can see in the Solana ecosystem right now. I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found this helpful, and if you want to see every meme coin and every altcoin that I buy and accumulate, when I buy them, when I sell them, my exit strategies, that my VIP group is the place to be. And also, I've just finished the 3-in-1 course bundle, including gem hunting and profit taking strategies, that is going to be available only for lifetime members. So absolutely the best value for money that you can get out of my membership. But honestly, I just hope that you're going to join, because you might have a once in a lifetime opportunity to this bull cycle, and you really don't want to waste it. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.